MK1 actually gives us an update that we have all been looking for. Of course, when they announced crossplay is going to be coming around in February, then they announced the Wi-Fi filter, which we are all excited for. But here's the thing. There's been a desynchronization issue, the desync issue, and it's also harder to keep up nowadays because MK1 is definitely not updating on Twitter currently due to personal aspects on their end. Now, what is bad about this is the fact that PC is going to be getting a desync issue update when it comes down to Combat League, but console is going to have to wait till January. Now, it says early January, but we don't know exactly. So with console, what I'm thinking is going to be happening is that console has massive desync issues, at least for Xbox for sure. It always happens to me, and I stream usually Mortal Kombat every day. So like I always get desync issues, and it sucks because it counts as a loss, I believe. I don't know if it counts as a loss for sure. I believe on my end it counts as a loss, and then it just starts the whole matchmaking queue all over again. And the queuing has been terrible also since this Wi-Fi filter update. Even though you're allowed to deny things now, it still hasn't really been helping much and giving me tons of options. I don't know if that's like an issue on just no crossplay and not really a lot of people playing on Xbox currently, or maybe the holidays. I don't know. So, and this kind of happens in all rankings because we've already been part of all rankings except for Elder God. End of January is what I'm thinking, maybe mid-January. I think it says early January, but I'm thinking maybe mid-January. The thing that's gonna suck is that what PC's already getting worked on, or if anything, it's already done. Y'all gotta let me know if y'all rocking PC if it's already done. The thing is, what console is what might suck is that they're gonna work on console. Probably everything will be pretty good, probably like brushed up by mid-January, and then February is gonna come around and it's gonna be crossplay, and then crossplay might send us back with more bugs and glitches and an additional patch having to be made in another update. And so this has been kind of a long process. Again, the game's only been out like 3 months. I'm not trying to be too mean to the game, but again, like there's just so much potential. We all know, and we're all passionate as MK fans to like know that this game can be great. And there definitely needs to be more patches in terms of characters, man. People getting nerfed and buffed and switched around it because there's some cheesy ass shit that's been going on. But as far as that, for console, I think they need, I believe, I don't know, man. I wonder what the stats are. I haven't really checked out the stats to see if there's more PC players playing MK1 or Xbox players playing, console players playing Mortal Kombat 1. That's a very intriguing question, so I definitely will do some research on that. I'm going to check that out just to see, and I'll probably follow up with another video to really set down some statistics in terms of that. But what I do know is that console is going to be getting it way later, which kind of hinders some type of growth and performance when it comes to learning the game, especially playing online. When you play online Combat League for a while, first it's daunting, it's fearful. Then you start winning a little bit and getting your ass kicked a lot more. Then you start going like a 50-50 where your record's about the same. Then you start winning a lot more than your actual losing. And at that point, when you do that into that depths of levels, you don't want to go back to just playing AI all day or going right back to invasions, because invasions, we all know, there has to be a small percentage of people that actually really wholeheartedly enjoy invasions. Invasions to me is just not a great option. It's something that it is a long grind, just as long as like a Combat League, like leveling all the way up to like Grandmaster or even Demigod. And it's just such a grind that I wouldn't really recommend playing too much invasions unless you're just down with just playing offline and just chilling with AI all day. It does get super hard though. Bosses are getting hard and it gets pretty cheeky at times. But I know that's where our most content is. But speaking of content, a lot of people are just pissed off in totality because there's just so much freaking charging aspects and all the microtransactions like if it was a live service game. Again, I believe that Mortal Kombat 1 is still great regardless. Gameplay wise, this game is so fun. Now, it is cheeky and there's some dumbasses on here, but it's still a fun time overall. It will get you frustrated. The highs are the highs and the lows are the lows in this game for sure. And that's the fun part about it. You know, it keeps you like wanting to learn, The matchmaking is kind of as bad as like Call of Duty type matchmaking because you got to remember it refreshes every season. So you might be facing like Elder Gods and like an apprentice rank because they probably haven't been grinding yet due to like, you know, everybody has their own life. So however they decide on what they're doing. But just having this update is going to be major, man. I hopefully there's not too many flaws. Again, PC gets it first, which I wish I did have it on PC. That was my initial option to get the game on PC, but then I don't know. It kind of has its ups and downs. I know PC was having a lot of issues early, and console was pretty good. Now console kind of has a lot of issues, and I heard PC is kind of getting a little better. So either way, this update needs to hurry up. As far as patching, we know holidays are around, and this helps out a lot for those that are really trying to learn and trying to get better and trying to train without wanting to always play AI all day. Because no matter how much you play AI, they don't use the tendencies of what people use in Combat League, right? The metas, the cheeky shit, the projectile battles, the zoning, the pokes, you know what I mean? Like, those are a lot of the frames, you know, all that. You can't teach any of that. You have to experience that. And so if it's a bad experience giving us mostly of just like bad Wi-Fi segments, then it kind of sucks. Again, like, even I literally was just, the reason why it's easy for me to talk about this too, because I was just streaming today, and today it's like I only got either bad Wi-Fi filter aspects, high ass ping, or I had like just like desyncing issues. And a lot of it was saying like how to really skip that desyncing aspect is that you don't skip the intros. I think sometimes I did accidentally skip that intro though, but there was times I didn't. I remember I didn't. I was letting it fly because sometimes I like the interactions. It's fun for me just to clown around and be crazy. But yeah, I just got done today literally, and I had at least maybe I had like 2 desync issues, but a lot of the matchmaking in totality was just terrible today, like the queuing. And so I hope they do fix it. This is not like anything to shit on them. I know being a developer is hard. So hopefully they can fix that online. I don't know if crossplay will be the solution to everything, but I think crossplay will help a faster matchmaking process. The matchmaking process is a little slow. So when I'm streaming, it's kind of hard for me. I got to be like doing other things to keep my viewers engaged, because sometimes we're waiting there for a while. And if it is pretty fast back to back, literally I would have like a 77 ping and then I'll get like 160 plus, you know what I mean? So it's something that's not too enjoyable at times. And so I am really in dire need of that update. And y'all got to be letting me know what's up with everything. Like, are y'all getting like desync issues, or are you pretty good? Are you on PC, or are you on console? And what are you looking forward to more? Have you got all the Christmas stuff going? Because I haven't got any like Christmas stuff. I don't even have the fatalities. That might be a good nostalgic type situation like 3 years later when this game, because I know this game's going to have a 4-year span. So maybe like 3 years later, if you still have that fatality, that'd probably be dope to do every once in a while. I'm just not into like the current trendy doing stuff right now, and especially spending that kind of money. MK1 is really in on those microtransactions right now, and people are pissed off about it. And a lot of the things they are promoting. And it gets harder and harder to also keep up with them also because they're not on Twitter. My main option for following up with MK1 was on Twitter. And so them just kind of opting out to not utilize Twitter, of course. I mean, based on their beliefs, of course. It's just hard for us to really know what the hell's going on. And so I had to go back to Instagram, and I hate Instagram as a platform. And I just try to research on Google and everything. So if y'all are finding out specific in-depth details, man, feel free to share them on here. I just love to share my commentary, my insights about everything. Again, console, we are going to be waiting for a little while, and if it isn't in the beginning of that January, we all know Mortal Kombat has been weird as hell with all their dates, right? Even when character releases on early access, sometimes it's way off on the timing. Sometimes an update right before the day it launches. So we all know how Mortal Kombat is with their times, what they tease, what they actually release. That's just what they do. So if you do have anything other any inside stuff, man, let us know what's up, and we'll be on standby waiting. So I'm thinking probably if it's not early January, it's mid-January, console gets the update, and then crossplay's right around the corner. We're probably gonna have even way more issues after that, man, until they finally polish it up, probably like a year later. But we'll see what's up, man. I appreciate y'all, and don't forget to hit a thumbs up, subscribe, comment. It does help out with this weird ass algorithm that sometimes hinders our growth, and so we really want to try to push out some content to help you all out, man. I appreciate y'all. Peace.